tell you something. Let me tell you. Before watching this video, please like and subscribe, as this will help this channel grow so I can keep making great videos for you guys. Peace. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Jay back here again for another video on Real Sports Talk. And today, we just saw one heck of a football game. In my opinion, one of the best football games, exciting football games that we have seen in the past couple of years. The Browns versus the Chiefs. Now, this is a crazy game. I'm talking about from the start to the finish. The Browns start off the game, kind of slow. The Chiefs start off the game, touchdown, go back down the field, touchdown again. Got to the point where it was 3-19. They were really doing well. The Browns offense wasn't doing great. The Chiefs offense was doing great, which is the opposite of what people thought was happening, because a lot of people thought that the Chiefs were going to start out slow and the Browns were going to start out fast, but it was the opposite. And Patrick Mahomes going down there and doing his thing. And then the Chiefs had a chance. When it was 3-16, the Chiefs had a chance to go down the field and score. The Browns had a chance to go down the field and score. And that's when the targeting play happened. Now, was it a helmet to helmet? Yes, it was. Was it also a touchback? Yes, it was. You can hate the rule. You can hate both of those rules if you want to, but there's a fact. Should that have been called? Yes. And I'm going to be fair, because I know there's a lot of Cleveland fans that's going to be talking about that, how they got screwed. But let me make this very clear for the Cleveland Brown fans that's watching this video. That happened, and I believe the second or third quarter. I believe the second. Y'all had a whole couple quarters, multiple times to score the ball and to put that game in y'all hands. Y'all had multiple opportunities. Okay, now don't get me wrong. Should y'all have scored right there? Should have been a target and y'all should have been on the goal line? Yes. But don't make it seem like that one play is the reason why y'all lost this game. Because it is not. It has something to do with the fact that in the first half when Mahomes was in the game, y'all couldn't stop their offense. And it also has something to do with the fact that in the second half of the game, once y'all did get the game in y'all possession, y'all couldn't stop them towards the end of the game, but y'all couldn't capitalize on y'all turnovers. And y'all turnover on downs. Y'all couldn't capitalize on y'all defense. The Browns should have went out there and should have scored every single time they had the ball. Okay? If they wanted to win that game. That's just facts. So you can't blame it on that one play, because you had opportunities after opportunities to score. You just didn't. So let's not sit here and cap or lie about it. That's the truth. Y'all had an opportunity. It was 17-22. Y'all got the ball back and y'all didn't score. That's on y'all. That ain't on nobody else. That's on y'all. That was y'all opportunity and y'all fumbled it. And for that, they got to take the L. Even on the defensive side, y'all couldn't stop them on the 3rd and 14. Then on the 4th and 1, y'all couldn't stop them. That's on y'all. So don't go and be like, oh, we lost because the ref screwed. No, you lost because your team didn't do what it took to win the game. It couldn't get the stops when they truly, truly needed it towards the end. And then on top of that, you couldn't capitalize when y'all had an opportunity to go down there and score. That's what happened. Let's just make it very, very clear so we ain't got a cap here. That's what happened. So that's what I'm going to say about that. Amazing game by the Chiefs. Amazing game by Henny. He came into an impossible situation. Freaking AFC divisional round. People said that was his first time even playing in the playoffs. And he came up in that thing and he did what he had to do. Now, don't get me wrong. He did not by no stretch of the imagination have a perfect game. He threw a couple bad throws and a terrible interception that almost lost him the game. But when they needed him the most, he made good throws. And the Chiefs receivers made really good catches. The Travis Kelce one was a big one. The Tyreek Hill was a big one. Was a huge one. Tyreek Hill played great down the stretch. He had a bunch of crucial catches in that end of the game. So shout out to him for that. But Chad Henne did what he needed to get them the W, and he deserves a lot of respect for that, because a lot of people thought that was going to be the end of that game and that the Browns were going to come back and they was going to do what they had to do to win that game, and the Chiefs was going to be sent home. But they aren't. The Chiefs are advancing to the conference championship game versus the Bills, which hopefully, because of the terrible, terrible, terrible hit and play that Patrick Mahomes had to go through, the terrible injury, Because even though it wasn't that big of a hit, even though, you know what I mean, it wasn't no terrible hit or anything like that, we saw the result. Patrick Mahomes, concussion. And we don't know for sure if he's going to be back next week to play versus the Bills. Now, I like Chad Henne, you know what I'm saying, in the end of that game. But that don't mean by any stretch of the imagination anybody wants him starting or feels even hopeful or comfortable with him starting versus that Bills defense and the Bills going up against that Bills offense. Nobody. So you definitely, that's going to be a big story throughout the week. Is Patrick Mahomes going to be able to play? If he is, he's 100% healthy, I still got the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs came out very good today versus a good team. Had them up 3-19 and was on their way to scoring again before Patrick Mahomes got hurt. I really do. I think the Chiefs was going to win that game a little easier than they wanted had Patrick Mahomes not ever got hurt. So do I think the Chiefs can go to Buffalo and beat Buffalo like they did earlier in the season? 100%. I believe they can do that, and I believe they will do that if Patrick Mahomes is healthy. But if he's not healthy, then one can only assume that they're probably not going to win that game and that the Bills and their defense are going to win that game and advance to the championship. But to recap what I'm talking about, great game by the Chiefs, great resiliency, great fight, and amazing gut call play by Andy Reid. He is a real coach. It is a reason why Andy Reid has been to multiple Super Bowls, and it is a reason why Andy Reid has won a Super Bowl and is on his way to winning another Super Bowl, because he has guts. Out of all the coaches in the league, it's probably only a handful of coaches that would have went for that 4th and 1. Probably less than a handful. But he did. He trusts his talent. And that's not the first time he done it. He trusts his talent. He trusts his offense. He says, hey, if we great, so we going to go show you that we great. And we going to go in the shotgun, empty backfield, and we going to pass it on 4th down. And that's what they did. And that was a great call. Because ain't nobody expect that. And I know for a fact the Browns didn't expect that. I knew that they expected them to just hard count it, let it go, call a timeout, punt it. But that ain't what happened. The Chiefs showed their guts today, and they deserved that victory. The Browns fought. They had a great season. The Browns are going to be a good team. Baker Mayfield is a good quarterback. He, in my opinion, is a top 15, top 10 in the middle of that quarterback. You rank him wherever you want to rank him. He proved that this offense is amazing. This running back duo is amazing. If they can find a way to get OBJ to work with this offense and for this offense to flow really good with OBJ, this offense is going to be dangerous for the rest of the league. The defense does need some help in the backfield and, on the line. But once they get that, this team has the potential to win a Super Bowl. That they do. It just wasn't this year because you ran into that team. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just that team. That team is that team for a reason. That's a Super Bowl chance for a reason. So it is what it is. Better luck next year. But y'all did do y'all thing and y'all proved a lot of people wrong. In my opinion, I know a lot of people's opinion, the Browns have earned respect in this league. That's all I got to say about it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. If y'all agree or disagree, how y'all feel about this Bills game. Peace.